Hello, this is Scott. Hey, recently I posted a thread on opelgt.com website on how to repair your Opel gas cap and take it apart, put it back together. Somebody had posted a question on there about how it's supposed to work. They've got a cap and they've got keys for it, but they have never had it on their car. It won't go on. I think it might be assembled incorrectly. So I thought I'd make this quick little video here to send to him and anybody else that might be interested on how the Opel gas cap works. Of course, these are locking gas caps because back in the 70s there was a fuel shortage and people were stealing gas. But then also, as is the case today, these are nice little souvenirs to pull off a car and steal. And nowadays they're getting harder to find without finding any that don't work. They're getting a little harder to find, so you don't want them to be stolen. Anyway, it is a locking gas cap, and in order for this to work, when it's in its locked position, you'll see the cap just spins around freely. That way nobody can get it off. It just spins and spins. So the act of taking it off or removing the gas cap, you have to lock the inside of this with the outside so it can be twisted off. So you do that, of course, by using the key. So here's how it works. You put find a little key here if I can get off my key ring. Of course, you know how to use a key. Put the key in, turn it counterclockwise. Now, if you notice, the cap is locking, and I mean locked by that it's stiff. It's not spinning freely. It's the center of the cap is locked with the outside of it, and you can just twist it off. So you can see that the little ears underneath here, these are little clips that hook on to the inside of the filler neck here, and it's got a huge spring on it that gives it a lot of spring tension to hold it in place so it doesn't come off, unless you really give it some force. When it's unlocked and these two pieces are hooked together, it twists off pretty easily. But when the outside of the cap is locked and the outside and the inside of the cap aren't fused together, then it just spins freely. But the action of the key has nothing to do with these little ears on here. There's a big spring there that holds them down. The key has no effect on them. All the key does is affect the inside locking with the outside. So I'll show you this if I can here. So right now these are hooked together. There you go. When it's locked, you can see this inside just spins, see? And when you unlock it, it's fused back together. And that's pretty much how it works. So we'll put the key back on there and lock her down. That's really all there is to it. The inside of the cap has a little keyway in it that the action of the lock cylinder has a lobe on it, and it turns a small key to interlock with the side of that brass collar underneath and lock the two pieces together, unlocking the cap, or the key slides back into the center and frees it from the inner brass cap so that it spins. That's pretty much all there is to it, to the Opel gas cap. Hopefully this answers Bill's question, and I would suggest that his is probably assembled upside down, but you might be wondering yourself. Anyway, hope this is informative. Thanks.